guys, how you doing? Today I'm going to talk about Nokia. Nokia is a company I've been invested in now for about 3 to 4 months. I've actually made this video before, about a month ago, but I had technical issues back then, hence why I didn't upload the video. But yeah, I've been very bullish on the company for the last 3-4 months, and it's only been recently where I've actually been up my position. I've been down the whole time. We had the whole Wall Street bet situation, so yeah, that sort of played with the results of Nokia at the moment. But Nokia is now starting to perform, and I think it's a good time to talk about the company. So, what does Nokia actually do? So they've got 4 main ways that they operate at the moment. The first is mobile networks, where they make about 10 billion a year through this. They're targeted towards companies and the company service providers. They own about a quarter of the market share of 4G and 5G outside China, which is quite crazy. And they're expecting a near zero operating margin cost in 2021. The second is network infrastructure. So they've got IP networks, fixed networks, optical networks. They're also working on submarine networks, which span across 500,000 kilometers across the world to produce high-speed networks. Third is cloud and network services, which accounts for 3 billion of the revenue for Nokia. This includes communication software, mobile solutions. Fourth and finally, which is probably my favourite way, but Nokia Technologies, which is about 1.4 billion a year through this. And this includes their patent portfolio, so a lot of free cash flow comes from here, cameras and digital health. So yeah, those are the 4 main ways that Nokia actually operates and how they make their money. So the sentiment of Nokia is absolutely terrible. They're a big self-made manufacturer about 20 years ago, but since then they've sort of been, you haven't really heard about them too much. They don't really do too much. That's my perspective anyways. I hadn't really heard what they were doing until recently. Also, you had the Wall Street bet situation, and I think a lot of companies like BlackBerry, you had AMC, GameStop obviously, a lot of the sort of meme stocks had a huge spike in price, which sort of messed about my entry price, because I ideally wanted to get Nokia about $4, and then it skyrocketed to about $9. I didn't buy then, but I did buy some at $5, and I managed to average my cost down to about $4.20, I think. So it's okay now, and it's proven to make some money for me at the moment, and the stock is appreciating in price at the moment, the share price. Also, the short interest isn't that high for Nokia, so if you want to blast the shorts, it's not the best company for that. I think it's less than 10%, it might even be like 1 or 2% short interest, so that wouldn't be the reason why you invest in the company. But yeah, recently they had an earnings report, so they actually outperformed in 2020. I spoke about that last video, which I didn't obviously end up uploading. So we're going to talk about Q1 of this year. So 2020 went great. Q1 earnings were also great. They gained 63 new customers, which is double what they had Q1 of 2020 last year. They had strong net sales, operating margins were great, good strong cash flow. Also Pekka Lundmark, the CEO, he seems like a nice geezer. He said that 7 to 10% was the goal at the start of the year for operating margin change. And it's like that with this earnings, it'll be close to 10%, which is nice to see. They are performing and doing well in their expectations. So next is my price target. So I said earlier, my average is $4.20. It's actually $4.35. The current price is now $4.80. And Nokia is quite a similar company to Ericsson at the moment. They do very similar things. And the EBITDA for Nokia is 8.86 at the moment, whereas at Ericsson it's 10.35. So just off that alone, the fair valuation, if Ericsson's at fair valuation, is 16.8%, which would take us into the $5 territory. My personal price target for the end of the year is $5.70 to $6.20. I think anything below $5.50, I'd take. It's fine, but I do expect it to be a little bit better than that this year. So hopefully we can hit that $6 range. Also, Simply Wall Street, the website, suggests that $5.60 is a fair valuation for right now, and this is a good value play, a good growth company. So I think $6 does seem quite reasonable based on analyst expectations, and also taking into account how the company's growing at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Nokia. I do like the company a lot. This is quite a short rundown of the company. Obviously, do your own research before thinking about investing into it. It is my 3rd largest position. I do really like the company, as I said earlier. I'm looking forward to how they perform. Earnings was great I think it was about a week ago now, a couple of weeks ago. Earnings was great. I was pleased to see how they performed, and yeah, I really appreciate you watching the video. Please leave a comment down below, and yeah, have a lovely day. See you later.